I don't care what y'all say. Biggie is a punk ass bitch. Rollie's arms definitely move a lot faster. You could tell she lost weight. Summer talked too motherfucking much, and Big Lex is the new MVB. Okay, let's talk about it. All right, so welcome y'all. This is your girl Bernicia. Welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, please hit the subscribe button, please and thank you. All right, so we're here to discuss the events that went down on Baddies Midwest episode 3. All right, the girls did a whole lot this episode, but I'm gonna break it down chronologically. So let's start from where we left off from. The fight between Rollie and Biggie. Okay, I mean Rollie, not Rollie and Biggie, Rollie and DTB. Okay, so DTB walks in a restaurant to the mixer. Her and Rollie pretty much go right at it. They start fighting. They went like 2 or 3 rounds, and I'm not gonna lie. To be honest, I don't think neither one of them win. It looked like they was having a fucking wrestling match. And y'all know how Diamond is. Diamond like to stop, hold up, I need some more room. Could you move those chairs? Could you move this person? Could you move this? That bitch act like she gotta clear the space like she finna go on the damn football field and go tackle a bitch. Like, I don't know. People hype that fight up too much. I'm sorry, y'all. That was like a rumble and tumble, okay? But I'm not gonna lie, DTB did get a lot of good licks in initially, but towards the end of it, it looked like Rollie was
I did what the fuck I had to do. I beat on this little bitch head like a drum.
thumping her ass on the back of the head. And real cop, you can tell homegirl lost a lot of weight because those arms was moving way faster than I ever seen them bitches move, okay? Real quick, Scotty's hair in the confessional. I see in the comments everybody keep talking about. Everybody said this motherfucker looked like the drunk auntie that be on a corner, that be at the corner store with the long nails, always drunk, always pissy. That's what Scotty's hair was given. Me personally, I couldn't agree more. All right, that hairstyle was not cutting it for Scotty. Like if I seen the bitch from a distance without seeing her face and seeing how young she looked, I would think the bitch was 82. Okay, people don't wear hairstyles like that no more, and I don't know where the fuck she come off with this mullet. It is not the look for her. But that color though. If y'all haven't noticed, Scotty's been rocking that color so far. These past 3 episodes, she's been keeping that same color. That color definitely gives life to her, all right? But that hair, no, okay? So anyway, they break up the fights and everything between Rollie and DTB, and they talk it out. Now, I'm really happy that they talked it out because, to be honest, I think that Rollie wanting to fight DTB for saying she need to go play with her son or something like that. I think that was just like projected anger, okay? Because a lot of people had things to say about Rollie smoking with her son on live. A lot of people felt some kind of way about it. And I just think that with DTB being one of her castmates, it probably hit a little different. And I feel like she just ultimately projected her anger on DTB because like really what she said wasn't that bad. And she didn't really say anything like towards the son. It was more so towards Rollie, like, go bitch, go play with your child. I think it's worth like, you know, going to rumble and tumble with her. It's just what it is. But sometimes y'all know how we girls is. Sometimes we got to fight it out to get past the issue. It's been like that since caveman times, okay? So anyway, they hug it up, and I was like, oh, that is real sweet. Thank you. And I don't know. Some of y'all like to say that Rollie was copping pleas or whatever. Rollie trying to explain herself. Rollie shouldn't have had to explain herself. But no, I feel like this was a good opportunity for Rollie to address some of the things that people had to say as far as her smoking with her son. And I get where she was coming from, real shit. Even though I wouldn't have made that decision, I can't tell nobody else how to parent their child, okay? But at the end of the day, even if she did try to make her son stop smoking once he's out there, you know what I'm saying? It's nothing that she can do. Like, she can't, what's she gonna do? Tie him up in a room and make sure that he doesn't smoke? No. She knows that her son is gonna do it with or without her consent. So she feels like it's safer. If that's what he's going to do, it's safer for him to do it in an environment where she knows he won't be drugged. She knows he won't end up strung out on the streets. You know, like shit like that. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, what the fuck you want me to do?
And a lot of parents do handle things like that too when it comes to their girls. Once they girls start having sex and start fucking, you know she having sex. You know what I'm saying? But you would prefer for her to stick around close to the house. Maybe you'll even give her the condoms and put them on birth control. People feel some kind of way when parents go put their teenage daughters on birth control. But yes, if she's having sex, you know that there would be consequences of her having sex. And it's best to get ahead of these things, because sometimes you just can't control every single thing that your children do. I know, because I used to be a teenager and a bitch couldn't stop me from smoking once I started. So it is what it is. But what I don't like is how the girls, like, some of the girls had things to say, and it's like they keeping up the beef. First of all, bitch, y'all so unstable that y'all can't stand to see two bitches make up. Like, clearly the issue wasn't as big as it blew up to be. All right. So I like the fact that both of them were able to put their bullshit to the side and hug it out and get past it. Like, at the end of the day, what we going to war for? Okay, you two beautiful black women. What are you doing going to war for? It's not that deep. All right. So, anywho, the new girls come in. Well, some of the new girls. You had Jasmine, Renee, Bad Dolly, Big Lex, Ivory. I'm not sure if what's that girl name? Pretty P came in with that group or not. I'm not sure. She came in at some point. Okay. So anyway, right away, Bad Dolly kind of pressed on her, and I noticed that as the girls coming in, Anna had don't tied her hair up and everything at that point, took her shoes off and things like that. So she already knew it was some drama coming. And let me tell y'all something about Anna. Anna pick and choose her battles really wisely, okay? Because if y'all noticed at the reunion, I started peeping it at the reunion, but then it made sense, okay? So at the reunion, she made sure she deuced it up when it came to her and Callie, because she already knew that she had a fight, that she had to fight Nunu, right? That was something that was, big and, a big fight. But instead of being like, I'm gonna fight both of these hoes or whatever, that bitch just picked the fight that she wanted to deal with and shot the other one down. Okay. Now, some can call this punk ass bitch, some can call it whatever, but I call it smart. Okay. Anna knows her strength, and it's a smart bitch really know a smart bitch who know their strength knows to pick their battles wisely. All right. Like I said, she already know that Summer was coming for her. Why get into it with Bad Dolly, who obviously can break a bitch in two and then have to turn around and fight Summer? Why do that? Okay. So yeah, so Bad Dolly did press Anna low key. She was basically upset because she didn't like the way that Anna reacted to her at the Baddies auditions. She felt like Anna was being disrespectful, and to be honest, Anna was okay. Don't get me wrong, Anna overreacted because she seen that Bad Dolly was on there just beating motherfucking ass, right? And because she had rings on, she drew blood from the other girls, and Anna just like, yeah, it upset Anna. However, I do feel like she overreacted, but at the end of the day, all of those baddies who were judges, they all get up there and they be on their high horse and they pop their shit. So if you're going to be mad at her because she didn't give you a ticket or whatever the case was, be mad at all of them, okay? Like, don't pick and choose who to be mad at when it comes to the judges, because they were up there doing what they were supposed to be doing. Y'all jobs were to impress them. So if you felt some kind of way about anything that happened at the auditions and you still made it on the show, bitch, it should be water under the bridge, okay? The end goal was accomplished, right? But on the other hand, they showed a little flashback clip of how Anna was like, yelling and screaming and then pushing up. She did push up on Dolly a little bit. And I could understand why Dolly wouldn't probably like her, but I wouldn't be trying to fight the girl. I honestly, I would let that bitch know that I'm not fucking with her like that. But I also wouldn't be in a rush to just try to fight her. Clearly, they're in a different environment. And the way that she was copping please, I wouldn't even pursue that issue, okay? So anyway, Yoshi, Summer, and Emma walk in next, okay? I said Yoshi, Summer, and Emma, they finally arrive, all right? And from the minute I set eyes on Summer, the first thought that came to my head was dirty, nasty, ratchet. Like, all of those thoughts came in my head. But it's like she validated those thoughts like almost immediately, okay? So as soon as she walks in the building, she comes for Anna, of course. And Anna she's sitting on the edge of the couch. When Summer ran up on her, she ended up falling behind the couch. I thought the bitch was going to be folded like a damn pretzel stick. I mean, she she already skinny as hell anyway, so I just thought she was just going to be back there bent up. But hell nah, Anna got up, and Anna just went ham on Summer's ass, okay? Now, my thing about it is, if you gonna come in and run up on somebody, please win the fight, okay? So, anywho, they break the fight up. Summer, she's like real big mad, so she ain't letting up on Anna. You know, at this point, they had them fought like 2-3 times, so Anna just like, you know what, bitch, I'm over it, I'm done, like whatever, whoop whoop. Summer kept trying to comfort her and kept trying to fight. So, anywho, it was one point where she walked back up on Summer. When Summer walked back up on Anna, and Tasiki turned around and said, "Bitch, back the fuck up." I kid you not. Summer said, "Okay," and walked the fuck off, bitch. That was the only thing that stopped her, because she literally, when I say she was like a dog with a bone, she was like a dog with a bone, okay? So apparently she was mad because Anna didn't give her a ticket. Also, she got into a fight with somebody at the... No. She was the girl that snuck Mariah Lynn, okay? And Anna ended up taking her purse. So, long story short, Summer had a bone to pick with Anna ever since, okay? So, anywho, they finally get Summer ass to sit down. She just would not shut up. She, bitch, you know what it is. I'm from Detroit. Get money. And I'm thinking to myself, like, y'all people from Detroit, please don't tell me she y'all representation. So, anywho, Diamond gets up. No. I forgot to talk about the Jayla and the Bad Dolly thing. So right after Summer and Anna gets into it and everything calms down a little bit, Jayla decides to bring up the issue that she had with Bad Dolly. So apparently, not Bad Dolly, but Ivory. So apparently, there was a video that was created before the show aired, and somebody was saying that they didn't want Ivory to come over to Zeus, that Ivory should stay over there with Now That's TV. And I think, if I'm not mistaken, I think Jayla like commented or made some slick remark or laughed or whatever the case is, and Ivory didn't take it too well. So anywho, Jayla initiated the conversation, I guess, to check Ivory's temperature, but she was basically letting Ivory know that she don't have an issue with her, but she can have an issue with her if she needed to. But you know how Jayla is. She's gonna say everything in the most proper tone. Bitch, you have to be very literate to understand what Jayla was saying. Okay. But Ivory kept it cute. She was just like, well, we in the same building, so we can laugh together. So, anywho, so the scene switches to the new girls, okay? So you got the new girls on a Sprinter van. They're on their way to the house in Detroit, okay? So... like, Summer. Can somebody tell Summer to shut the fuck up? I never knew that a bitch named Summer could be so annoying. I mean, I always loved the summertime, but this bitch right here is making me feel like the summertime is no longer fun, okay? So with that being said, they get on a Sprinter van. Summer's in the back, talking shit, popping her shit, just basically just saying a bunch of random shit like, oh, whoever want it can get it, I'm the baddest bitch, whatever the fuck she was saying back there, right? And so when she said something along the lines of whoever want it can get it or whatever, Ivory took it upon herself to answer the call, okay? So she's like, basically, who's you talking to? Like, put a name on it. I don't like when people talk like that. And so Ivory and Summer goes back and forth, and then Ivory goes back there and stop her a couple of times before the security broke it up. Now, here's my thing. I don't know much about Ivory, but from the clips I've seen on Now That's TV, it seems to me that Ivory will fight at the drop of a dime, okay? It's nothing that any little thing will set her off, okay? And so for me, I feel like it's to be expected that she would be the person to react to Summer back there just popping her shit, because everybody else was basically ignoring her, right? But Ivory answered the call. And my thing is, at this point, I don't really know if I like Ivory, because she's given to me bully, like big butch bully bitch. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like because after she got into it with Summer, she called out Yoshi and Big Lex and said that they was playing it safe, I guess, because by that point a couple of the other girls had gotten into it with Summer too. So I guess she felt like because those two was sitting up there minding their own business, that she needed to like check them or some shit. I don't know. But I feel like she was trying to recruit her some minions, and unfortunately she found some, okay? So anyway, after Summer and Ivory get into that little squabble or whatever, here goes Summer, still back there popping her shit. I mean, I swear to God, this girl is like a fucking chihuahua. So anyway, she's back there, she's talking shit. And so the girl sitting next to her is Emma. So she said something. No, I don't know what the fuck she said, but Emma was like, bitch, now you trying to come for me. And so then Emma swings on her. And, oh, God, there we go, fighting again, okay? And so after the fight between her and Emma, Summer still wouldn't shut up. It's funny because in her confessional, she was like, all these hoes hate me, all these hoes fight me, but bitch, you bringing it on yourself.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
Like, it ain't that they hate you because they're jealous of you. They hate you because, bitch, you are literally annoying. And if you're going to be the type that talks so much like that, bitch, have a voice that people would like to hear. This bitch sound like she sound like a drunk Down syndrome person, okay? It's like, the baddest bitch, I'm from the toy. And she, I don't know, her voice is just so annoying. So anywho, she's popping her shit once again, and then the girl with the pink hair, I keep forgetting her fucking name, Jasmine. So Jasmine Renee looks back, and her and Jasmine, they start going back and forth at it or whatever. And I take it that they might know each other a little bit, because Summer threw out a comment that said, bitch, you ain't a boss. Just show how you a boss when your store got shut down or some shit like that. So I'm assuming that Summer knows Jasmine Renee. But either way, them two go to going back and forth, and Jasmine Renee then promises Summer an ass whooping once they got off a sprinter. And
Good for you! Good for you!
mind you, that sprinter van was so small, like extremely small. So yeah, it was a whole mess. Oh yeah, and the girl Pretty P popped Summer too. So at this point, I just feel like Pretty P and Emma and Yoshi, because Yoshi tried to get into it with Summer too. I feel like they're all like little minions, and I feel like the only reason that they popped off on Summer after Ivory did it is so that Ivory feels like they're on her side. You know what I'm saying? So that she won't beat their ass. You know what I'm saying? Little scary ass bitches type shit. So anywho, the scene switches back to the OG Sprinter van. Now the vibes are clearly different on the OG Sprinter van, okay? The girls, you know, more classy, more demure, more put together, okay? I love Rollie's hair on this scene too. That blonde was given. I swear, Rollie has definitely glowed up. Anybody says anything otherwise is a hater, okay? This girl has come so far from like how she looked when we first seen her, okay? So I can appreciate a bitch that's putting herself together. All right. So anywho, got the OGs on the bus. Anna gets in her feelings. Well, she's in her feelings anyway. And she just feels some type of way because Biggie didn't help her jump in a fight when she was fighting Summer. I don't blame Anna for being upset because Biggie didn't jump in to help her, because every time something happens with Biggie, Anna is always there, always have her back 100%, okay? But on the other hand, it's like you can't expect people to do things for you like how you do for them, okay? And she knows that her friend is scary as fuck. She big for no reason. She won't fight. She will talk a lot of shit, but she won't fight. She's seen that much during the reunion, okay? The bitch ain't helped you during the reunion. When has she ever helped you, okay? And so, yeah, like, girl, your friend is soft. And if you gon' accept her, you gotta accept her for what she is, okay? And I think she low-key felt some type of way towards Tasiki too, but she was too scared to address it. However, I feel like she didn't see where Tasiki did have her back, because I guarantee you Summer would have kept trying to fight her if Tasiki didn't look at her and tell her back the fuck up. And Tasiki did get up in Summer's face. Like, she was real shit. Like, she did have Anna's back. Anna just unfortunately didn't notice it, okay? So yeah, that's that. Nah, skip to back to the new girls. So they finally arrived at the Detroit mansion, okay? Mind you, they had to stop the Sprinter van at a point because the girls were doing so much fighting, right? So I don't know how long it took them to get to this damn Detroit mansion, but it must have took a whole damn year. So anyway, they get to the Detroit mansion, and the first thing I noticed when they pulling up into the backyard is that damn house looked old as hell. It looked like they was pulling up to a haunted house. I think in Baddies history, this is probably the second worst house that they've had, okay? It was the one in New Orleans that got me too. That one was like a spooky house, and now they got this shit here look like a haunted mansion too. I don't know, but either way, it fits the crew, okay? Because all these bitches is possessed by the devil. So anywho, so anyway, they get to the house. Bad Dolly is the first person that jumps out of the Sprinter van, right? She ready to see the girls get to work. And me too, to be honest. So anyway, Ivory jumps off. She calls out Big Lex. Her and Big Lex go to scrapping. Now, I ain't gonna lie. At first, I thought Ivory was finna like crocodile roll fucking Big Lex ass. But I don't know. That was a good ass fight, because Big Lex did for damn sure. She damn sure stuck with Ivory. Matter of fact, the fight was so good I couldn't really call who won or not. Okay, I know at one point Big Lex nose went to bleeding, but I guess Ivory must have messed around and knocked out her damn nose ring, so her nose went to bleeding. But anyway, I really can't get that fight to neither one of them, because it was a good one, and Big Lex most definitely stuck with Ivory. So anywho, before the fight started, they pulled Summer dumbass off the van first, right? They took her ass in the house, and this bitch sit in the house for God knows how long talking to herself in the fucking mirror. That bitch must have popped a bean or something, because she was hyped up, okay? She ended up just going off. I'm Big Detroit, you know what it is. On my mama. Da, 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 da. I'm still pretty. Da, 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 da. Looking a busted fucking mess. Child. So anywho, after the Big Lex and Ivory fight, Summer come running back out the house, and her and who the fuck she fought? Her and Jasmine Renee started fighting, and that was pretty much where the episode ended. And I'm not gonna lie, Jasmine Renee can't fight, bitch. Them little couple of seconds that the trailer showed for the next episode, Jasmine Renee looked like she got washed by Summer. And it's sad, because Summer literally just got beat up 3 times, and the first fight she win is against Jasmine Renee. So that's embarrassing, okay? And so it looks like Summer's going to also fight Yoshi. It's just going to be a whole lot of going on next episode, okay? Ivory is going to fight shit. Look like she's just going to be fighting her ass off. I think Tinka look like she's going to be fighting next episode. Yeah, so it's definitely going up, and I am most definitely looking forward to it. So y'all just let me know what you think about this episode in the comments. If you are new here, go ahead and hit that like and subscribe button. Also hit the notification bell so you guys know when I drop my next recap. With that being said, I love you guys. Deuces.